If you want to cook more, you have to make food that's delicious, not just edible. Today, I'm showing you an easy way to think about flavor so you can make delicious food. Why do we eat? You gotta eat to survive. That's the world of calories and macros. You could slurp down that gray porridge slop from the Matrix and survive. But this isn't how you want to be looking at your food. You want this, right? Because delicious food is awesome. This is how you take flavor to the next level. Flavor is a spectrum. On the one side, you've got energizing, and the other, comforting. Energizing flavors are spicy, bright, acidic, and biting. This is stuff like garlic, raw onion, lemon and lime juice, vinegar, and chili peppers. These wake you up and demand your attention, and it's shocking, like jumping into an ice-cold pool. Too much blows out your palate, but the right amount is invigorating. Comforting flavors are warm, fatty, sweet, and luscious. Stuff like butter, olive oil, cream, mild melty cheese, sugar, and fat. Eating these feels like wrapping yourself in a warm blanket, and I think of it like soaking in a hot tub. Too much is heavy, but the right amount is soothing. We've got two powerful tools, energizing and comforting, but things get really delicious when you combine them. It's like jumping into a cold pool on a hot day, nothing more refreshing, right? But then you get a little too cold and you want to warm up in the hot tub, nothing more soothing. Think about it. You're eating a gooey, cheesy lasagna. It's delicious, but heavy and your mouth's coated in oiliness. Now you take a bite of lemony salad and it cuts through the fat. Or you're eating some super spicy wings, your mouth's burning. Now you dip into some ranch or blue cheese sauce and it puts out the fire. Energizing and comforting. Think about all the sauces that combine energizing plus comforting all in one bite. Garlic, mayo, lemon, butter, honey, mustard. Vinaigrette is energizing vinegar plus comforting oil. Ketchup is a calculated balance of energizing bright tomato with comforting sweetness. You get the best of both worlds bundled together. Put these on anything and you're amping up the flavor. But you don't have to blend equal parts energizing and comforting into the same bite. In fact, perfect balance is rarely my goal. Flavor is personality. Sometimes you want to snuggle up under a warm blanket. Other times you want to bite into something that bites you back. No right answers, just food that fits your mood. A fun way to use both types of flavor without it getting all same is to separate them out on the plate. One thing that's energizing and another thing that's comforting. Then when you eat, you get to decide with each bite what kind of flavor you want. Think about a curry plate with spicy curry, yogurty raita, and rice. You dive into the curry and it's delicious. You take another bite, now you're sweating a little bit. You dip into the raita and it cools you off. A bite of rice clears your palate. That's a powerful use of a relatively bland base. And then it's back to the curry. Then you take a bite that's half curry, half raita. Eating becomes interactive. Okay, let's apply this to your cooking. Let's focus on energizers because lots of base ingredients like bread and rice are kind of heavy, and lots of meaty stars have natural fat. Both of those are skewing comforting. Usually it's a hit of energy that brings basic home-cooked meals into, I'm gonna say it, Flavor Town. Rice bowl with chicken thighs and some veggies? Bang, hot sauce. Pasta with meatball? Bam, lemon. Baked salmon? Boom, grated ginger. There's a huge opportunity here for personal expression. Are you a garlic fan? Love spicy food? Enjoy the bite of citrus? Everyone who cooks has their personal go-tos. Chef John from foodwishes.com loves adding a subtle dusting of cayenne to his dishes. Ethan Chilabowski is a pickled red onion evangelist. And let us not forget the sriracha on everything craze of the 2010s. These are all direct ways of energizing your food. Welcome to my rant corner. Today's topic, what's your favorite blank? What's your favorite kind of burger? Favorite cut of chicken? To me, food is super context dependent. It's always paired with something, whether it's a side dish or even just the weather or how you're feeling. I think of myself as a classic thick burger fan, but a comforting smash burger with a big, bracingly icy, energizing soda sounds great on a hot day. I think of myself as a dark meat chicken guy, but I love chicken salad sandwiches with chicken breast. Keep an open mind about what kind of food you like and don't like. We all have food preferences, but let's chase deliciousness without limits. Okay, rant over. Here are 3 more ways to apply the flavor theory. Number 1, substitutions. Figure out what kind of flavor the thing that you're taking out was contributing, then pick a substitution that brings similar flavor. I love Filipino pork adobo. The sauce is made with vinegar and soy sauce, both energizing. This gets paired with pork belly with its thick ribbons of fat, making it comforting. Imagine you're trying to sub out the pork. In my mind, you've got to pick something else that's deeply comforting to keep that satisfying flavor balance. I'd skip lean chicken breast. The flavor's too neutral. Chicken thighs bring the comforting flavor we need. Or what if you went meatless? I'd roast a vegetable that can soak up lots of fat like eggplant, and I'd skip something more neutral like cauliflower. If you want to take spiciness out of a dish, substitute with another energizing ingredient like citrus. If you leave dairy out of meals, substitute with another comforting ingredient like cashew butter or olive oil. Number 2, use energizing and comforting to decide how to make complementary food. Say a friend is picking up Nashville hot chicken from a new spot and you're bringing over coleslaw. Should you make a vinegar-based one or a mayo-based one? Looking at it as energizing and comforting balance, the answer is mayo-based. The chicken is super spicy, so let's make a side that offers a comforting relief, not more energy. I love a vinegar-based slaw too, and that's what I'd make with a comforting star, like fatty ribs. It's all based on context. By the way, this is how I pick sides when I order at barbecue restaurants. Number 3, explore regional cuisine. Make sense of ingredients that are new to you by figuring out if they're energizing or comforting. I love Vietnamese food, and fish sauce is a super important ingredient. Giving it a taste, it's bright and aggressively funky. This is classic energizing. Or check out Middle Eastern tahini, deep and delightfully oily with just a hint of bitterness, making it mostly comforting. Experimenting with a new ingredient can be as easy as identifying its flavor type and then auditioning it in a meal that you already love cooking. If it's energizing, try swapping it in for lemon juice. If it's comforting, try subbing it in for butter or oil. Buy a new ingredient and give it a taste. Now you got a framework for understanding flavor. How you use it is up to you. Make something extra comforting or super energetic, or find that delicate balance. Make food that fits your mood, and you'll find yourself excited to get in the kitchen and cook more.